It's another opposition protest here in Venezuela, and what they're demanding is that the electoral authorities here hurry up with a process that would eventually end with a referendum to remove the country's president, Nicolas Maduro. The president's in trouble, struggling with endemic crime and especially extreme food shortages in a country close to economic collapse. He's just extended an emergency decree granting him extra powers to try and solve the problems, and opposition leaders say that's unconstitutional.
What's happening in Venezuela is that more than 4 million people don't have a roof over their heads, and the government is violent and doesn't respect human rights. And that's why we're calling for this referendum, which will remove Nicolas Maduro.
In a separate march close by, government supporters have come out to back the embattled president. US intelligence officials have also reportedly said now that Maduro is bound to fall sooner rather than later, and his approval ratings have been declining significantly in this country, but he's still got a lot of grassroots support, especially among poorer Venezuelans who the government has given help to financially and also a voice, and many of them are gathered here today to show their support for the president.
The shortages are the fault of the US and the rich. They prefer to throw out their food than to send it here. What people say isn't true, that the president's no use. He's got his head on straight, but they're stabbing him in the back.
But it's this man whose image you can see throughout this march. It's not Nicolas Maduro, this is President Hugo Chavez, who died 3 years ago, but his memory still is sustaining this movement and this government. If that memory starts to fade and the shortages and difficulties of Venezuela continue, it's going to be increasingly difficult for this government to hold on to power.